Alright, so now your students have their badges. They can log into Clever with the Clever badge. They can go to Wixie, and when they get into Wixie, what are they going to do? Well, they can start a new project, but they could also have a project that you have assigned them to. So that's what we're going to look at now. Alright, one feature we have is going here to the home page. This is what it loads for you. And you can click here for new or create or edit a Wixie project. Right. So your projects are going to load. Any projects you've ever worked on are going to be here. And to create a new project, we're going to click New Project. And now I'm going to add some teammates. I can add all of my students because my roster is loading. Again, I'm logged in as in a small for this. And I can choose who to add to this particular project. Again, you can add everybody or you can just have small groups. So for this demonstration, I'm going to add these 4 students plus Ms. Mall is the owner of the project. All right. So when I go back to projects, I now see this new project that we've just created. There are 4 students plus an adult that have access to this project. And I'm going to rename it. So it's clear to me as the teacher what project this one is. And this is our AAAB, because I had 4 students, 3 with A names, 1 with B name, AAAB alphabet project. Okay, name it whatever you need for whatever you are using it for. And we're going to click it. All right. Now, one of the things, again, you are logged in as the adult right now. One of the features you have is the edit button here where you can add instructions. And you as the teacher could type in instructions, add pictures of items that begin with the letter A. All right. Add pictures of items that begin with the letter A. All right. Okay. So now I've added some directions. See them are down here. So when I log in as a student, I'm going to see what we just saw a minute ago. I'll see a project that's been added for me. I won't see these 2 because I haven't been added to those as a student. I'll see the one that's been added for me. I click on it. Here are the directions. Add pictures of items that begin with the letter A. All right. And now those 4 students could all be sitting on 4 computers working on the same project at the same exact time. Now this particular project is 1 page, but you as the teacher or your students could add additional pages. Again, you've got 4 students for this example. Maybe you want each child to have their own page. Maybe you want 2 children working on 1 page. So we need 2 kids on page 1 and 2 kids on page 2. Or again, you might want all of them on page 1. Okay? You might want page 1 to be an example page where your instructions are and you have a sample of what you're looking for. Right? Think about what works best for your environment. And again, all your students that are assigned to this team who are allowed to be in on this team project are working together. They are collaborating, but they are not waiting turns. They're working real time, same time. All right? So as we go to paint, they would be able to draw things that begin with the letter A, as this project asks for. We've got plenty of paint features. They need some playing around with, though, to get familiar with them. And then there's the library with backgrounds, stickers, and Pics for Learning, and they would be able to just scroll through here and find pictures that they wanted to add. Okay, and again, these are in alphabetical order, but they're also categorized. So we have an antelope. That would work for our parameters of our page. We have an apartment building. Okay. And then another feature I just want to show you real quick is back on the options page. The sound button is here as well. And so your students could record themselves adding material to each page for all the pages. I added an antelope and apartments. They begin with the letter A. I added an antelope Okay? Alright, and then again, the kids are working together. They can see each other real time doing work together. You as the teacher can see that real time work happening together. And that's just one way to use Wixie. And I'll explore one other way in the next video.